Thank you. Well, folks, what can I say? It's been an amazing weekend of pool for the city versus country. It's been an absolute privilege to be part of the weekend that's been played in such great spirit, with such great passion, and it was good to see everybody taking the whole COVID-19 safety measures seriously, and I believe that the event was reasonably successful from a COVID-19 perspective. So it was certainly a year with a difference from a CvC perspective. Early on in the year when the COVID-19 first broke out, and we cancelled the CvC in May. We actually honestly didn't think that a CvC would happen this year as the pandemic continued. And then, well, the guidelines were changing every week, you know, and at one stage I was just saying, well, if the 1.5 metre distancing rule is still in place, you know, there's no way we can run the CvC. But then, well, the 1.5 distancing is still in place, but you know, I managed just to do a bit more investigating into it, and you know, we actually thought, you know what, we can actually do the CvC with the 1.5 metre distancing if everybody follows all these guidelines. And you know, this weekend it was great to see everybody come here and did all the guidelines, you know, as lined out in the document. So it's with seeing what I saw this weekend, you know, I would have absolutely no hesitation in running the CvC. You know, knowing now what what I didn't know back then. So congratulations to everybody for taking the COVID measure seriously and looking out for the safety of all of our players. Congratulations to everybody. So I'd like to extend a big thank you to Mail, Andrew Silverman, Mark and the whole team at Snooker World. It's been an absolutely fantastic venue all weekend, and the tables have been in great condition. Big shout out to Snooker World. And over here we have Will Riley with the live streaming. Done a fantastic job all weekend. The live streaming has been much more important this year because we weren't allowing spectators or visitors or even managers, so it was a great resource for people to be able to keep up with all the action, so thank you, Will. Next I would like to thank the team from Southern Queensland 8 Ball Federation and the volunteers who came to help run the CvC. A big shout out to Mark Plyman. We had a guest appearance from Damien Elliott over the weekend, so he's run these CvCs before, and last week he volunteered to come down and give me a hand this weekend, and it was very much appreciated to have his experience. And during the week, so I play up in North on a Wednesday night, and last Wednesday I was talking to Andrew Costello. Andrew volunteered to come down this weekend to give a hand out with keeping us all COVID safe, doing all the temperature checks at the door and patrolling the floor. I, for one, am very grateful for that because it's people like that make these events possible as well. So big shout out to Andrew Costello. And for today's finals, I'd like to extend a thank you to the umpires for the finals. So it meant that the teams could concentrate more on doing what they do best, playing pool and producing great finals. So a big shout out to Anita Edwards, Rod Regan, and the other umpire from the C grade final, I don't believe he's still here, Jason Hardy from Brisbane and Districts. And in the lead up to CvC, a lot of work goes on behind the scenes. So I'd like to extend my appreciation to the Southern Queensland Executive Committee, consisting of Vice President Anita Edwards and Adam Watch, Secretary Mark Plyman here, our Treasurer Shaleigh Howarth, Junior Development Officer Kieran Estrich. Coaching, Sharon Brown. And our tournament director, Brendan Cantor. So even though I've been on the committee for a couple of years, some of the committee members have been on for a couple of years, some are new, but even throughout that time, I always like to draw upon the support and the experience of former committee members. So I'd really like to appreciate the assistance that Damien Elliott and BJ Borowicz has given me behind the scenes in the weeks and months leading up to this event. And finally, all you players, it's all you who make this event possible. It's been a long time since I've seen a CvC played with such great sportsmanship and consideration for our fellow members, and particularly the COVID safe guidelines. Again, thank you very much. I'm proud to be part of it. So without any further ado, I'll move on to the presentations. So the first award we'll do is the C grade runners-up, which is North Q Sports. If we can have the captain please come up from North first. Peter. And would you like to introduce your team? Just call out the names and they'll come up and collect their trophies. Oh, you just want to all come up?
Come on, guys. Thank you so much.
One more for
Come on, Chris.
oh, Chris, you held the team together. C grade runners up, North Q Sports. Congratulations. Next up we have the winners of the 2020 Southern Queensland City vs Country C grade, Sunshine Coast. We have the captain of the Sunshine Coast C grade team come up, please.
First is that.
And the shield.
The shield as well, bud. There you go, my friend.
Would you like to say a few words?
First things first, thanks to Gold Coast and the whole of the everyone for putting on this weekend. Thanks to all the teams. Can't thank my team enough. You're doing great. I love you guys. Big shout out to one of our players that isn't here this weekend due to health issues, Bisho. You've been here with us all weekend, brother. You've been that little bird on my shoulder, so this one's definitely for you, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Yep. Alright, so first we'll like Scott.
You want to get your trophy and just come over this side. Good man. Well done.
Brad. Yep.
Well done, Brad.
Craig.
Good man. Well done.
Last but not least, Robbo.
Good man. Okay, next up, staying in C grade, we have the C grade player of the carnival. That's awarded to the player who won the most frames during the round robin stages of the competition. We had two players tied on 19 frames out of 24, percentage of 79%. We have Ryan Galea from Brisbane and District and Roger Fish from the Gold Coast. So we weren't expecting a tie, obviously. So, we have one trophy. So this year we'll give the trophy to. Give me a coin there. So the trophy shop is in Brisbane and around in Brisbane. So we'll give the trophy to Roger today, and we'll order you a trophy, and we'll have it within a week.
A year and a half.
Yeah. We had your trophy a year ago. We just didn't get it to Sneaker World. Yeah. Congratulations, mate. Well done. And now we're on to B grade. What a great final we just watched. Right down to the wire, down to the three-man shootout. Congratulations to both teams for making the final. It's been phenomenal all weekend. But there has to be a winner. So without any further ado, we'll bring up the B grade runner-up, Gold Coast 8-Ball Association. Like to say a few words?
Congratulations to the Smashers. You guys were outstanding all weekend. We couldn't beat you. We tied in the regular round and tied again in the final, and you were too good when it came down to the crunch. So well done, guys. Big thanks to you guys for putting this show on under difficult circumstances, and also to Snooker World, you know, for putting their hand up as a venue to help out to make it happen. They would have taken a big hit knowing that they weren't going to make the money that you'd normally make with such an event due to all the restrictions. I mean, so it was huge of them to put their hand up to make this happen. To my team, you blokes were outstanding. Joe's best manager in the whole entire association. Bloke played in the spirit of the game all weekend. We didn't have any superstars on our side, but everyone contributed when they need to, which got us this far. So I'm proud of you guys. Well done. I'm going to introduce our players now. But before I do, the first guy I'm going to introduce has been a rock this weekend. He was a late member of our side. He's going through some serious health issues at the moment, but he always puts himself before others, on and off the field. He's an unreal bloke, Jace Forno. Scotty Isaacs, first season. Simon Lane, weapon. Shane Brett, our president. Best hair in the comp, Milo Frost. Last but not least, our manager, Joe Shepherd. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys.
B grade runners up, Gold Coast 8-Ball Association. And now we have the B grade winners, Sunshine Coast.
Thanks, Mark, Will, Snooker World, Gold Coast, awesome final. He's played well all weekend. We were chasing his all weekend. My team, a few newbies, finally gelled today. Took the time. But yeah, no, it's an honour to play guys and captain. That's 3 in a row. So hopefully we'll come back for 4 next year. So cheers, guys. Yeah.
There's the evidence of 3 in a row.
Alright. Vice captain, Lockie. Rico. Our little smasher, Reese. Major.
Little smasher.
Jimmy. And Snapchat. Cheers, guys.
Big congratulations to the 2020 B-grade CvC runners, Sunshine Coast. And staying on B-grade, we will now award the B-grade player of the carnival. This time it is won by a single person, so that makes my life easier. So this player, like the C-grade player of the carnival, also scored 19 frames out of 24, 79%. This player is Sean Jeffson from City 8 Ball.
Thank you very much.
Well done, congratulations. And now we have one more award left to present. So this award is the overall association. So this award is awarded to an association who has won the most frames in all grades. So that's B and C grade this weekend, and also A grade and women's last weekend. So this was very closely contested award indeed. So the runner-up on 284 frames was the Gold Coast 8 Ball Association. I was just giving it an acknowledgement of the major feat. It's the winning association only had one more frame. Yeah. So 285 frames between all 4 grades was City 8 Ball Association.
Yes. Thank you.
Jazz will love that.
That's fantastic.
You want to ring Jazz to find out what she wants to say? You can come back in an hour. Big hand out to City 8 Ball. It's been a phenomenal performance. So that's the end of the presentation. So it's, again, thank you all for being part of this event, and thank you for having me here as president. It's been a great privilege to be part of this event. So, as always, we want to improve this event every year. So it's, if there's any feedback you have that will make this event better, please talk to your associations. Please try and get the feedback into us. And this event is for the members, and we want the members to to have an experience to remember. So we'll also be looking for feedback from the associations about. So this is the first year we've had the CvC on 2 short weekends instead of the long weekend. So we would like to get feedback from the associations as to whether they like this format of 2 short weekends or should we go back to the long weekend. But the committee will be looking at all these ideas to make a bigger, better event next year, and we look forward to seeing everybody here, and we'll do it all again next year. Thank you.